Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? It's Amber here from Glen Abbey Decor, coming to you live with another episode of Watch Me Work Wednesday. So today is all about Easter. It's almost springtime. I think we got, 17 days left to go. And Easter is just about a month away now. So as you can see behind me, I have started some Easter decorating. And I thought I would come on today to show you how I make the cute little bunnies. So you see the little bunnies in front of me. I have pre-decorated one side of them just so they had time to dry before we came on to see you here live. And then I'll demonstrate techniques to do on the other side. So when you get the bunnies, they come in a little box of two. They're super cute like this. They come in this like off-white kind of natural wood color. So you get a little one and a taller one. And they're so cute because they just stand up. And so they're great to put on shelves, on mantels. You can put these on your front porch, kind of similar to what we did with the heart cutouts. You saw I had some of the heart cutouts put in my urns on the front porch. The little bunnies would be super cute to sit in your urns or around your porch sign on your front porch as well. All you have to do is put a clear coat over top of them and they're good to be outside. So lots of really cute things you can do with these. Now, couple ways you can decorate them. So this first one here, I left in the natural white wood color, the off-white, kind of like a whitewash, and I just put the little black accents of the bunny on it. And then on this one, I actually did the color, so you can kind of see there's got a bit of a shimmer. It's this color here, it's called Shimmer Melon, which looks like that. It's a beautiful color for spring, and I love the little bit of a shimmer in there. So you can see what a gorgeous color for spring. So I've pre-decorated these sides with that, and then we're gonna decorate the other sides as well. So I'm gonna start with the little guy first, and because I did a pattern on this side, like the actual bunny detail on this side, I'm just gonna do a pattern. Now, there's a couple of options of the way you can decorate your bunnies. There is a set of 4 designs that comes on one big sheet, and it's called the Bunny Cutouts. And on it, when it comes together, you cut it apart. You get 2 of the plain bunnies. So using this bunny is what would give you the full color effect. All you do is lay it over top and apply your paste. And then there's one for the smaller one as well. And then there's the overlays, like this, and one for the tall. So now if I want to go and do the overlay, which I will, I'm just going to put that right over top of that, and it's going to give me all the cute little details here. On this one, I chose not to use a color underneath, but you certainly can if you want, and opted just to use the details here to give the little detail there. And other things you can do, you don't have to stick to just using the bunny cutouts. If you've got some transfers at home that are different patterns, I've got a sheet of polka dots. That's great to use for a pattern. I'm going to put polka dots on one side. I've also got this stripe pattern. I think this was actually a Christmas design. So if you have something from past holidays, Christmas is a good one. There's a lot of great patterns for Christmas that are neutral, that if you use a neutral color, it'll come out looking fine all year. So I'm going to start with the polka dots. So on the little guy here, I'm going to do some polka dots on the back. So I'm going to peel off my backing. I'm going to put it on my fuzzing cloth. And then because there's no real rhyme or reason to how I want this, I'm just going to lay it right over top. You don't have to try to fit it any particular way. You're just going to lay it over top. And then you're going to and then you just want to make sure it's nice and smooth. Spread it down. You can also use I've got some of the really big patterns. You may have remembered I did these on some of the heart cutouts. I have like a Paris design and a floral design. Those are all great ones too that you can also use for things like this. All right, so in my polka dots, I'm going to use this beautiful pistachio green color, which is beautiful for the springtime. I'm all about the spring colors now. I'm done with winter. I've done lots of winter decorating over the past few months. I want to decorate for spring now. All right, so we're just going to give this a stir. So this is our new creamy, dreamy paste. It has the consistency more like the ink. And this is being rolled out into all of our colors over the course of the next month or so. So some of the colors you may have received may be in our new formulation and some are in the old. You really don't have to add water to this at all, and it doesn't dry out the same way that the other chalk paste did. So now what I'm going to do is just apply my paste, same way you would with any pattern. And you just want to make sure that where the design is, you kind of just go off the edge. You'll kind of feel your squeegee go off the edge a little bit when you're working around. And just make sure you get all those little polka dots, because this is going to be so cute when it's done. And then I'm going to just go back and scrape off any of my extra paste. And then I'm going to peel my transfer back and drop it into the water bath and wash it, because you can reuse your transfers. And look at that, super, super easy. And I've got cute little polka dots all over my bunny. So now I can display it this way if I want, or I can turn it around and just display it like a bunny, no problem. So super cute. So I'm gonna let this dry to the side while I work on the larger bunny. And then what I want to do on this side is I actually want to add a little flower around his neck. The other thing you can do around the necks, two of them, is tie like a little bit of ribbon or like raffia, kind of like that straw kind of material I have on the top of the sign there. That makes really cute little bows as well. All right, so now on our bunny here, I want to add the details. So I'm going to use this transfer here. And I like to use the Shimmer Shadow. So this is a black paste, but with a teeny bit of a shimmer in it. It has a really pretty effect with just that slight little shimmer. So I like to use it for accents. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on my green here. And we're gonna use our black. I'm just gonna give it a quick stir. And then we're going to apply the transfer. So now when you are doing an overlay like this, so this is now the second layer because I've already put my melon color down. I'm gonna fuzz this. So what you wanna do is you need to line this up. So with the bunnies, I find the easiest thing to line up is the little circle for his tail. If you line that up right in the circle there, the rest of it kind of just falls into place. And you kind of just wanna eyeball it there. And then let it kind of just naturally fall down. If you can kind of see the outline of the wood underneath it. If it looks like it's not quite there, you want to just kind of readjust it. Ideally, you want to make sure those two lines on the ears kind of get into the center of the ears. The little nose actually kind of gets around where the point in the wood is for the nose. And the rest of the lines are pretty general, like as long as they kind of just fall somewhere naturally, it'll be okay. So I'm gonna grab a small squeegee and some of my shadow paste, and I'm just going to cover all the areas where I can see that melon color showing through. And this is gonna give me my little accents. All right. And almost done here. So there's so many different combinations of things you can do with these bunnies. And the other nice thing too with the bunny cutouts, the designs, you don't have to do them just on the wood bunnies either. Oh, how pretty is that? That turned out so pretty on the melon. Look at that. There we go. So cute little bunny, he's got all his little accents there. So I'm gonna drop my transfer into the water here so I can wash it to reuse it. Just dry off my fingers. I always like to make sure I have paper towel nearby to dry off my hands when I need to. But yes, with these designs, with the bunnies, I use the larger ones and the smaller ones, but you can actually make all kinds of different pictures and things too. So behind me on the wall, you'll see like the rectangle, that's our 6x18 box frame. And I just used this one, the smaller bunny, and I just did 3 of them in a row. And you could leave it like that and it would actually make really cute decor for a little baby's room or something. Pick whatever colors match with your decor and you've got a cute little sign to hang on the wall. I actually then put an overlay of some words that said egg hunt this way. So add that. And then another one, I don't know if you can see in the back corner here, maybe I'll grab it and bring it up. This is our board and pillar. And you can see I just did the bunny cutout on that as well. I just did it in plain white, and then I used a brown to put my little accents and added a couple little flowers. And then I tied, you know, some little eggs around the bottom with some string. And you've got a really cute sign to put on display. And this is a chalkboard surface, so you can just wipe it off when Easter is done and put on a new design. So super easy to do. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to add a little bunny or a little flower on that side. So I'm just going to take my quick dry tool here. This kind of acts like a hair dryer. I'm just going to dry the paste to make sure all of those little polka dots are nice and dry, because you don't want to turn this over and your design is still wet because it's going to smudge. So the quick dry tool, you can do it on high or low. And the nice thing with this versus a hair dryer is it doesn't blow your stuff all over the table. So this is one of our new products that just came in, and mine actually just arrived the other day. So I've just been playing with it for a couple days now, but totally makes a big difference. All right, and it dries it nice and quick. So now I can flip this over, and I'm gonna add a cute little flower accent, just like that. And I'm gonna put it around his collar. I'm gonna put it towards the edge of his neck, because eventually I am going to add a ribbon or something to that. And the color I'm gonna use here, this is Tulips. So it's a nice complement to the melon. It's a little bit darker of a shade. And I'm just gonna grab a little squeegee. And this is just a little itty bitty flower, so you don't need much paste at all. Just your little baby squeegee. And peel it back and drop that in the water. And there you can see it's just that little tiny pop of color there. Add a little ribbon or a bow and it'll look so cute. So that guy is done. So we've got polka dots on one side. We've got the little natural on the other side. And now I'm going to do the other bunny here. I'm just going to make sure that my black shimmer that we applied a few minutes ago is all dry before I flip it over. And then I'm going to do the striped pattern on the other side. All right, so I'm going to use this. So again, it's a Christmas design. So I like to use my designs for multi-purpose, different things. All right, and this I'm going to, you can kind of look at it and position it how you want your stripes to be. The nice thing with the stripes is along the flat edge of the bottom of the bunny where he's gonna sit, you can actually line up the transfer right there. So your stripes are all gonna be like uniform going across. And I'm gonna do this one actually in the tulip color because I like the complement then with the green and then the lighter shimmer melon on the other side. So what you want to do is kind of hold your transfer from one side. I usually kind of start at the middle and then work my way in one direction when I'm doing these types of patterns, and then I'll work my way in the other direction. Yeah, just smoothing it all out, making sure I get right to the edges here so you don't get any white spots. And then I'm going to work my way up. I kind of leave a little bit of a blank spot in the middle there so I have a place to put my finger without smudging my design. And working my way up. And then once that's done, I just kind of hold on to the edge of the transfer like this and do that last little bit in the middle that I had left off. All right, and then once it's all done, you want to go from top to bottom and just make sure that you didn't leave any streaks or lines. And then you're going to peel back your transfer. And then super cute, there you go. So we've got one side and then we've got our little lines on the other side, and then super cute displays. You can turn them around, add other things. Other things you can do as well if you're looking to make a mantel display or a shelf display. If you get some farmhouse beads, and this is just a plain string done with like large and small beads. You can do them all with large, all with small. You can do with different colors, but they're really cute to just drape in front of your design. Another thing you can do as well, if you want to make other bunny shapes, this is our board and base. which pops out. It's a double-sided chalkboard. But with our new simple shapes patterns, they come in squares and circles. You could do a little bunny, do a little bunny on here, and then put that in the base. And then you've got another cute little addition to your display here. Another thing you could do is the same kind of idea with, you could either do it on the white side or the natural brown side, but that's the 5x5 box frame. And you could do another cute little bunny display there and add a bunny on there as well. Accent it with some flowers and some different ribbons, and you've got a very cute, easy display for your shelf or your mantle. So that's it for me today. That's Decorating with Bunnies 101. Lots of different options and things you can do with your bunny patterns. If you have any questions, please do reach out to me or comment below. Yeah, if you'd like to order bunnies, just send me a message and I can give you all the details about ordering, and you can pick whatever colors and designs and patterns and things that you would like as well. So that's it for me here today on this episode of Watch Me Work Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to come pop over to my VIP group. We've got lots of fun stuff going on in there. And check under the events tab, because all of my March workshops are now up and open for registration. It's limited to 4 people per session to make sure everybody's got lots of space around them and we're all spaced out.